What is going on? It is episode 2 of She Wants the D podcast, coming to you live from the house of Woo Woo.
Woo woo.
Whoop, whoop.
All women are queens.
So we've got a little bit different look today.
Yeah.
I did fix the issue of the video. As you can tell, we've got it here. So you guys will be able to see and hear the videos we're looking at today. Also, I busted out my Jesus candles.
I see this. Are you going to explain to the world what these Jesus candles are?
So I am a fan of the Jesus candle,
Yes.
although I don't practice the actual religion of burning them and all that. I just think they're funny.
Okay. So you don't actually like the candles.
No, I don't like. Well, I think I've lit the Trabajo one once.
Work.
Exactly. So
Work.
even though they are Jesus candles, they are Cowboys themed.
Okay,
So
okay.
let me walk you guys through the theme.
This is going to be fun.
We've got Trabajo here, which means work, because we're about to go to work.
Clock
and
in,
do
D.
some work. And this one is just the Holy Trinity. You know, why wouldn't you need that? You
Right?
need
Yeah.
that all the time. This one is the Lucky Flame candle. So we've got the luck on our side as well.
Hey, you need a little look for
And then
championships.
this one is my personal favorite. It says, "Law, stay away."
Please.
Which for the Cowboys, we definitely need that on our side.
No trouble.
Let's stay out of trouble.
You
So-
know, it could be a positive spin, too. Like, keep law away from your offensive lines and quarterbacks as
There
he's
you
about
go.
to wreck shop, you
That's
know?
right.
But I think the other one you said was a lot more relevant to the Cowboys. unfortunately.
especially right now.
Yes,
Unfortunately so. So what's
It
been-
reminds me of my dad's doormat that says "Come back with a warrant."
Nice.
It's excellent.
I like that.
I love
Nice.
it. I love
maybe,
that.
maybe that should be our new
Come back with a warrant.
Yeah.
Come back
Yeah.
with a warrant.
Yes.
I like that. I'm gonna
I'll take
start
a
using-
picture of it.
Yes.
Yeah, please do.
Yes.
So what's been going on with you guys this week? JoJo, did you get over the wreck, and where are you
I'm
good?
I'm good. I have made peace with the Jeep no longer being here. R.I.P. to Old Dusty. You put in work. We had some good times. And, thank you for all the times that you provided a bed when I needed it. And, you provided a very sensual environment for me and my ladies when I needed it. And I'm going to miss you, man.
I like how she said ladies.
Yeah.
Sensual.
Yeah. The
Plural.
ladies know. It's been a few in there. They know.
Oh,
We love you.
Making people mad
Out
over
here putting
here.
in work, baby.
All right. Anything from you, Tracy? What's nothing new? Same old
I
shit.
Left it blank because this week, nothing happened.
Nothing going on.
Yeah,
No,
nothing.
Just a
going
regular
on.
old day.
Just
Yeah.
regular old week.
I've been dog sitting.
Yeah.
My sweet woo woo had surgery on Wednesday, and she's not been doing very well. But today was a better day. She ate,
Nice.
and she's given us some nice woo woos today. So that's always a good sign from her.
That's good.
I spent the morning procuring some videos for us today.
Okay.
You guys ready to start the show?
Yes.
Let's
Let's
start.
do it.
Let's start the show.
Okay.
Rivalries never sleep, and that includes at training camp. Check this out. Construction workers put up a Dallas Cowboys flag right next to the site of the Redskins training camp. It was in plain view of practicing players and everyone else. WUSA asked the players for their thoughts.
Dude, we were talking about, because the receivers are down there, like closest to it, and I pointed it out to everybody. We were ready to go take it down and fight somebody.
Nerd. Nerd.
Fight somebody. Get out of here, guy. You're not fighting anybody. Come on, man.
This is She Wants the D, an all-new, all-female Dallas Cowboys podcast.
Yeah. Woo woo.
And now your hosts, Jessica, JoJo, and Tracy.
I want me some glory hole.
Some glory hole.
Give me them glory holes, baby.
I love how this nerd thinks that he's going to go fight somebody.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Like, That is the exact representation of what the Redskins are as a fan base, as an organization, just a whole big pile of nothingness.
Yeah, who is this nerd?
Don't be mad because our fans travel all across the globe.
That's right.
That's why we're America's team.
Yeah, really. That is exactly why we're America's team.
We're everywhere.
Hey, man.
America.
Let's listen to these other nerds sound off on this.
Yeah.
To think that we had some really just intense fans run up there and just tear it down. I'm not sure what happened, but I am happy that I looked up, I saw it, then I looked up again and it was down. So I was, hopefully other that or Colt or Case may have just thrown a bullet and taken that thing down. That'd be something Colt would do, I could see.
Oh, no, they're outside of the stadium.
This guy's my favorite.
Yeah.
For the practice facility, so, haters are always going to hate.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters always gonna hate.
True that.
Well, he's not wrong about that
No.
because we definitely do hate. And I don't think that it was a fan or anybody that told him to take it down.
No.
When you watch the video, after it's down, a dude is working
Yeah.
right there. He
Yes.
took it down because he needed to work on that spot.
Yeah. Had to hammer in them nails, baby.
Don't flatter yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it whatever y'all want. Y'all, it's whatever you guys need to tell yourselves to make yourself feel
Right.
better.
Just get through the day
Yeah.
and get through
But
that
is
training
that not
camp.
like totally awesome? Like,
I think it's awesome.
If you're a Redskins fan, like, how do you feel? Like,
They would have done it to us.
You got guys putting up buildings right across the street, and they're like, you know what? We live here, but you guys suck so bad that we're just gonna transform and be Cowboys fans. That is what you call America.
That's right. America's
The effect
team.
of that star, baby, right there.
Yep. To be specific, America's team.
There you go. I love it.
So, because we are America's team, there is a microscope on us at all times.
Yes.
And no one is exempt from that. And least of all, our one Ezekiel Elliott. I did not want to come in here today and talk about Zeke. I said in the very beginning of the week, I'm over it. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Leave the man alone.
Yeah.
Let him do what he needs to do. I'm done. And then this new lawsuit comes out. It's actually an amendment to an old lawsuit that was done last year. So for those of you that don't know, I'm sure you all do, but we'll just do a short recap. There was a car crash on January 11th, 2017 between Ezekiel Elliott and one Ronnie Hill near the Star in Frisco.
Yes.
And it was taken care of. There was $33K in damages, according to Ronnie Hill.
Which is a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
but
it's a lot.
It's not near as much as he's suing.
Oh, I
for.
know.
So Ronnie Hill told, I got this from ESPN.com. I'm not sure where the actual source that he told comes from, but according to Ronnie Hill, running backs coach Gary Brown assured him that everything would be taken care of, and quote unquote, it was not taken care of.
The man whose car was hit.
Yes.
So
Gotcha.
$33K wasn't enough.
No. So he sued last year. He sued Ezekiel Elliott for $1 million.
Okay.
And then now, conveniently, that Zeke is about to get a big contract, he amended that lawsuit, and now he is suing for $20 million.
Wow.
Good luck, dude.
Can I just say,
Good
what
luck.
a piece of
Oh,
garbage.
yeah, there's all.
Horrible. Trash.
He's an asshole.
What a piece
Sorry,
of trash.
Mom, but he's a jerk.
That sucks, man. That sucks. And what irritates me the most in the situation is, it's like your purpose. And this is why everyone, by the way, calls people who drive BMWs douchebags, because of situations like this right here. Like you're acting like a douchebag, dude. Like $33,000 is more than enough to fix the damages and put some money in your pocket at the end of the day. You're harping on a guy in Ezekiel Elliott who's in a situation where he's trying to get himself secured with a new contract, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna add fuel to the fire.
Yep.
I'm gonna pour more negative publicity put more
Yep.
negative publicity your way, and it's just it irritates me, man.
Conveniently.
Same.
Conveniently.
Yeah. At this
He's going to
point-
get more money? Oh, well, I want
Yeah.
that.
I want more money too.
And mind you, in the statement, both Ezekiel Elliott and Ronnie Hill were offered medical treatment on the scene, they both refused.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're coming back now and saying, I suffered all this mental, physical, all these damages, you owe me $20 million. Bro, they asked you on the scene if you were okay, you needed medical treatment.
Exactly.
You said no.
Exactly.
That'll stand up in court. Too.
Now you want, but it's just one more thing, dude. I feel sorry for Zeke, man.
Yeah.
I
Stuff
really
like this,
do.
stuff like this always just settles. It'll settle. They'll settle.
I'm just surprised too because I feel like our fans are kind of turning on Zeke a little bit too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
Same.
I feel like every
And that
time a new
bothers
story
me.
comes out, it's just they're harping on him. Oh, forget him. Oh, he's not worth it. And I mean, for a guy that 2 out of his 3 first years, he was the rushing champion. For a guy that has been the focal point, literally the driving engine to this offense that that was ran by Scott Linehan, now by Kellen Moore. And I don't know if they're saying because we have Kellen Moore, they don't see him as a piece that is necessary. But I mean, I just feel like it's disrespectful, and it's reminding me of DeMarco Murray, like all over.
For sure.
It's
Yeah,
wishy-washy.
for sure.
It's wishy-washy. You're either a fan or you're not. And
Well-
there's no in between. And if you're in between, then you're not a fan. You go in the not.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
And for me, I've always kind of rode the fence on Zeke. I love his on-the-field performance. I love Zeke.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. I
He's
think
amazing.
He's one of the most valuable players we have, hands down. I don't think anyone, even if you're not a fan of him, can deny that. But I've always also maintained that his off-the-field antics are inexcusable because, yes, he's young. Yes, he's still learning.
His hijinks.
But his hijinks. But so is a lot of this team.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
a young team in
Yeah.
general, and everyone else gets along just fine and
Yeah,
does what they're
that's
supposed to do just fine. So I don't buy the he's young, he's this, he's that argument. No, you need to behave yourself. And especially being a part of America's team, you know you're under a microscope.
Oh, big time.
Playing for the Dallas Cowboys is a lot different than playing for the Arizona Cardinals
Yeah.
or the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Or the Redskins.
Or the Redskins.
Burn. That was awesome.
But, you know, you have to compensate for that.
Dak-
You have to realize what microscope you're under, and you have to compensate
Yeah.
for that. And he never has.
Yeah.
So I've never been on his side in that regard. But at this point, man, it is so out of control.
It's really
If everybody else has to do it, then you should too. Then you should feel like you have to as well.
Exactly. And he's
It's-
always felt he was above that.
Yeah,
in my
it's part of the
opinion.
team.
Yeah, even if
It's
you
part
go
of
back
the team effort.
to Ohio State, you know, when they were in the championship game and they lost against Alabama, and he made the post comment, the comments in his post interview after the game saying how, you know, basically calling out the coaching staff because I should have had the ball more, you know, like it was a sign of the immaturity that he still had. But when you're so talented, when you can hurdle over whole individual defensive linemen and linebackers and things like that, you kind of accept it. You know, you're
Right.
like, okay, you know, you're so hyper actively amazing in what you do that we're going to take this. And I think for Steven and Jerry Jones, it's getting to the point where we went to bat for you. I tried to fire the commissioner for you. And the one time I need you to kind of, you know, be like, okay, I'm going to be a team player. You know what I mean? I know you guys
Right.
are going to take care of me. And for him to pull this at this time, I feel like both sides are kind of like in a situation where it's getting to the point where it may be impossible to come back from. And that
Man.
worries me a little bit.
I'm telling you, if I were Zeke, I'd stay in Cabo.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I don't want him to do that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want him to be a part of the team. But
Come home, Zeke. Please.
I heard.
mean, he's just up against it.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Like,
they're
this is-
just
it's
piling it
gone-
on, man.
It's gone way too far.
Yeah, it's
way
ridiculous.
too far.
Dak has said that he's heard from him every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they've been texting back and forth, and he really wants to be there, and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
this
but
is
I
his
mean-
agent's decision, not his, and
But Zeke can't play that game. Like,
yeah,
your agent is the guy that's trying to put you in the best situation financially, but your agent is also the guy that's trying to put himself in the best situation financially.
Exactly.
Like, the
Bingo.
more money you
Exactly,
make,
yeah.
the more money he makes. So he's not thinking about your brothers out there putting in work, getting ready for this long, grueling taxing season,
Yeah.
physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of those things. And you're not there, and you're such a big part of what they do. And if that's what you're telling Dak, that, oh, I'm listening to my agent, over being out here with my brothers and fighting in the trenches. I mean, eventually your teammates are going to start to look at you like, dude, what are you doing? Like, come on. You were the fourth pick in the first round. It's not like you're out here making crumbs.
Yep.
Dak's there. He's making a hell of well, as far as salary, he's making a lot less. Endorsement-wise, he's doing a lot better than Zeke. But, I mean, it's a team game. Yeah, you want to get paid. But I think the best way to kill a lot of this noise, the best way to make a lot of this stop going away, to make it go away, is to get your butt to camp.
Yeah.
Do your job. Put in work. And let everything else fall by the wayside.
Yeah, make everybody shut up.
Yes.
I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, for sure. Well, one O.J. Simpson, who, can I just say, I am ecstatic that he's on Twitter.
My goodness. Who taught O.J. how to use the internet?
I don't know.
Probably Trump.
I hope they keep going because I love a good shit show. And I can't wait.
This will be it.
I can't wait. I am super stoked.
Please don't go to jail, OJ.
Honestly, I saw it in the media and everything, and I just skipped over it because I was like, I don't even want to. I don't.
Well, that's
but
okay.
But then today, I was like, okay, I have to watch this video now. So I looked it up and I watched it, and I was like, oh, I wish I hadn't done that.
I have refused to watch it, and I'll tell you why real quick before you play the video.
Okay.
OJ is such a big, still to this day, despite the horrible things that are attached to him, like he represents the one time in history where a black man beat the system. And you're making it so hard for black people to support you. That's why I don't want to watch it. I already know it's going to be one more thing for me to not be able to support him.
In this video, he's still acting like he plays football.
Yeah. No, when he's 40 years removed?
Yeah.
OJ.
In my notes on this video, I put no comment.
OJ getting the no comments, man.
I couldn't really think of anything to
mighty
say.
have fallen. Oh my gosh.
I am ashamed of you guys and your lack of appreciation for a nice train wreck.
He does kind of make a valid point, though.
Nope.
A little
No,
bit.
he doesn't.
Well,
Anything past the trial, I refuse to
And
acknowledge.
I've got points against your argument. So let's watch it first.
Okay.
Let's watch it first. Here we go.
In football, we have two of the best running backs holding out. Ezekiel Elliott down in Dallas and Melvin Gordon with the Los Angeles Chargers. As far as Ezekiel is concerned, hey, look, this guy's outperformed his rookie contract. And Jerry Jones, let's face it, with him, you're a playoff Super Bowl caliber team. Without him, you may not even make the playoffs. Now, I kind of understand the situation with Gordon because he misses games. Plus, they have this guy Eckler and this guy Jackson, some pretty good backups. But Mr. Spanos, when this guy's on the field playing, he's one of the best in the game. I think you can probably do an incentive-based contract or something. I just know this. This is not the kind of guy you can have miss summer training camp because then I guarantee you he will get hurt. Hey, look, this is what running backs looking forward to in the future. We have the shortest careers,
And this is
position
my point.
careers in the NFL. And we may be limping the rest of our lives. So pay these guys.
He just made the point that every NFL owner makes when they give a running back a contract. They have short careers. So why are we going to sign you to this long contract when you're probably going to get hurt and you're not going to last long? He just made their point.
The valid point he made that I thought that he made was Zeke has outperformed his rookie contract for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But in the same breath, he contradicted himself without realizing.
He always contradicts himself. That's what he's been doing since he was born.
Exactly.
He's a man of contradiction.
Oh, man. But you know what? And that's typical OJ. Like, you start the video trying to defend your fellow running backs, and in the end, you make the point for all of the NFL owners across the world of why they don't pay running backs by showing your hideous gash on your kneecap. What are you thinking, OJ? Like, Zeke's never coming in camp, and it's probably going to be because of you now. I'm irritated.
Liked and followed. I am going to keep up with OJ. I hope he continues these videos.
Coming to a town near you.
I wonder what. It must have been the Chargers guy that actually got him to do that video that fed him the need to do it because
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know about the Chargers.
I don't know the background of
Chargers
the video
player.
where it came from. Oh no, he's talking about the Rams.
Oh, the LA Rams.
Right?
Who?
I said
Oh
Chargers.
no, Gordon's. Yeah, he's with the Chargers. Gordon's
With
with
the
the LA
Chargers.
Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chargers.
Gurley is with the Rams.
I
And
get
then he
mixed
had
up
to.
now
And then he
'cause
had to
it's LA
add
and
both.
LA.
I know.
Yeah.
Which is the stupidest thing
I know.
ever.
That's what I just said. I was like, LA Rams.
LA,
I mean,
LA,
wait,
Chargers,
LA Chargers?
Rams, LA. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Ridiculous.
Come on, guys, get it together.
Well, aren't they
Zeke.
talking about? Oh no, they're moving Oakland to Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We'll see how long that lasts.
That is neither here nor there.
Yeah.
All right, we had some notable injuries this week. Actually, yesterday, Amari Cooper with a bruised heel.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, but that's it. They say
Minor.
it takes 2 to 3 weeks to heal,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he should be good.
Stay off his feet. Just
he should
get
be
your
good.
work in. He'll be good.
Of course, everybody knows about the Zach Martin MRI. It came back good. He's good to go. I think they're going to sit him out maybe a week,
Praise
a few
them
days.
football
They said they were
gods.
going to rest him the rest of camp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
that is what you do.
He'll be good. Sean Lee.
Is this really a notable injury? I mean, not to poo on my boy Sean Lee.
Well, it's
but
not it's not his ACL, it's his MCL this time.
Oh.
It's notable because back in May, one Leighton Vander Esch had a pelvis injury as well. So it's notable because are we going to be kind of weak at that position now?
Yeah, having him
what's
be more
going to go
dependent,
on
yeah.
there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Lee is above and beyond that position when he plays. He is a
When he
beast.
plays.
When,
Yes.
when he's healthy.
That is key. That is key.
So is Vander Esch.
Yeah.
Yes, but both dealing with injuries now.
I think Sean will be back in time for regular season. I think
I don't.
For like one game.
It's
And
sprained.
then he'll be
I
hit
don't.
again.
It's just sprained.
I think they're gonna err on the side of precaution because I think you have Leighton Vander Esch, you have Jalen Smith. Those are your
Damn
that's
right
your
we
wolf
do.
pack. You know those guys are gonna go out there and put in work. I do not see them rushing Sean Lee back, even with the fact that we're not like super deep as far as linebacker depth. I don't see them rushing him back. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if he set out the first couple games of the season.
I would expect that
Because
also.
with his injury history and a sprain,
I'm okay
you knock,
with that
you
early in the
knock him-
season.
Yeah,
I'm all right with that.
You hit knees the wrong way, that sprain turns into a tear, and he's too valuable to us defensively, even at this point as a rotational player to a certain degree, because you can't depend on him full time because of his injury history. No, they're gonna err on the side of precaution. I'll be surprised.
Is it the same knee that he hurt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
It's
like you
not
said,
good.
it's the MCL. Not the ACL.
Yeah, it's them.
But yeah, man, I'm
He's
nervous for Sean.
He's the paper man.
Yeah.
He's
My
made
poor
of paper.
Sean Lee, man.
I love him.
Oh,
do
he's
too.
amazing. That's what
he's the best.
That's why it sucks so bad, and that's why the Cowboys keep him.
Yeah.
And that's why he doesn't lead the Cowboys, because when you think about a player and you're that injury prone, no one else is going to give you the contract that the Cowboys are giving you, even if it's super incentive laced based on you being on the field. Nobody's going to take a chance on you at this point because you can't stay on the football field. So I'll take a chance on him every year in Dallas. I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, I mean, I would kind of, and I've said this a couple of times, I would maybe rather him just be a coach.
I think he'd be a great coach.
Yeah,
Get on out there and coach them linebackers, boy.
Maybe let's just be a coach, and
Yeah.
then let's put someone that can stay healthy in
Yeah.
there. You
Yeah,
know, maybe
definitely.
let's do that, so we're not scrambling every year. Like,
Yeah.
is he gonna be
Is
there?
he in? Is he not? Is it-
What's gonna
Yeah.
happen? Well, now Vander Esch has this injury, and now what are we gonna do with that? And it's
Yeah.
like, can we just put the nail in the coffin?
Yeah.
We love you. We don't.
You're
want
amazing.
Let's get you a coaching position, and let's just be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
How about we do that?
My man Walt says it's time to take Sean Lee behind the woodshed. Oh my gosh, you're horrible, Walt. You're horrible. Come on, man. He's not old yeller. Come on,
That was
man.
good. I like that.
Epic burn, Walt. Epic burn, man. You killed it on that one.
Yeah, I like that.
We love you. We love you, Sean.
We got about
So-
7 minutes on this segment. You want to talk about Cole Beasley?
Oh, God.
So I couldn't pull the video.
Okay,
where
that's okay.
It was like a video of him talking shit, right? And it was. On
I
his
didn't watch the
Instagram.
video. I
Pretty
read the
much
article.
every video of him thus far, since he's not been a Cowboy, is him talking shit
Yeah.
at the
Is he
about
bitter?
the Dallas Cowboys.
Is he bitter?
I would think so.
Maybe a little bit.
I mean, have y'all ever been to Buffalo? Go and tell me which one you like better. Go to Buffalo and tell me whether you'd rather be in Dallas or Buffalo.
I don't even need to
I
go
guarantee you
to
it's,
tell
it's
you.
Dallas every time. I guarantee you. It's way too damn cold. That's one that would keep me away.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
You're a part of a franchise that is nothing in comparison
Awful.
to the Dallas Cowboys. I
You
mean,
might as well put them in there with the Browns.
he probably went in the weight room and started crying. You know, he's like, they don't have nearly as much equipment as
Yeah,
Jerry does.
yeah.
I mean, come on, dude. Like, you're bitter.
Depression.
Yeah, you're depressed, man. You missed that silver and blue, baby. That's what it is.
He feels like he's got more freedom in his routes, and he feels like he has more opportunity
That's
there.
because he's
How
the
can
only
you,
one.
Hey, yeah. It might be because you're the only one that's
Come
going to
on,
be a
man.
badass on that team.
Come on, man. No Sammy Watkins. Come on, man.
He played
Josh-
with us for 7 years, dude. That's a
Come
long
on,
time,
man.
man.
It's
know,
just...
and
He's
I-
having a bad breakup.
That's what it is. The
bad
same thing
breakup.
happened to Dez.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dez was
Yeah.
literally torn up
Preach.
from being released from the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, people talk a lot of mess about us. People talk about how we haven't won a championship in over 2 decades. Look at what our players do when they leave.
That's right.
Find another franchise where players are that bitter. People
Upset.
love what's the guy? I can't remember his name right now. He won a championship with the Patriots, then signed with the Eagles, and all he talked about the following year is how glad he was to no longer be a New England Patriot. Okay, he was like,
Well, I can
it
get
sucked
that.
playing
Yeah.
football over there
He
in New England.
probably got molested daily
I
by
mean,
Tom
come
Brady.
on, Tom Brady.
I mean,
like
daily.
just the way he stares at you would
He's
just
so
freak
creepy, dude.
me
I hate that
out.
guy. I hate
he
him.
reminds me of the guy off
He makes
American
me
Psycho.
cringe.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the American Psycho.
Brady makes me cringe.
Gosh, like,
bad.
I don't
He's
even
so
want to know
gross.
what goes on inside that noggin.
Well, but Beasley was given $29 million for 4 years.
Yeah. 29 million. I'll talk some
mean,
trash about for 29
Yeah,
million.
I mean,
That was
I-
probably one of the
I'm-
stipulations of his contract.
Yeah, I'm actually intrigued to see if his playing with the Bills is any different this season than it has been with the Cowboys. Let me see you run those freedom routes,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
I want to see you. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see all of that.
I want to see how different you play now that you're on a better team,
Yeah.
or you're
Better
having more
team.
fun.
Yeah, all DBs all
happier
year
here.
are
Having
just going to
more
be like,
fun.
get over here.
Yeah.
all day
Mortal
to you,
Kombat
Beasley.
style.
Yeah, seriously. You suck.
Having more fun. Yeah.
You suck.
yeah. That's
That guy.
that's pretty much how that's gonna go. So,
He got sick of me and Jessica going, "Him's little.
him little, him little Bowie, him little.
I bet.
Look at him, real Beasley.
His
Little hairs.
His little
Oh, him
puts.
so precious.
Him little puts running around the field. Him and puts. Him Patchett. Him F. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen, man. Josh Allen will have more rushing yards at the quarterback position for the Buffalo Bills than Cole Beasley will have receiving yards. I'm booking it right now.
You heard it here
That's
first.
my bold statement for you, Mr. Beasley.
Boom.
Put it down.
Nailed it. All right, so
We got 3 minutes on this one, but let's just.
we're gonna
Let's just
we're
move
gonna
on.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna move
yeah.
on.
We covered everything we
Yep.
wanted to cover. Yeah.
All right, so this week in the world of sports,
Nice.
we had a notable fight happen.
This is awesome.
Big fight.
It was super great, and
It's great.
I couldn't rip the whole video. I only ripped some of it.
the whole
so-
video is like 8 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's too long.
Yeah, it was
It's
it
too
was
long.
it was real. It got real. Well,
So
I'd be
what?
pretty pissed if I was losing 11-3 too. I guess.
Let's first open the segment
Yeah.
called "You Mad, Bruh."
You mad?
You mad,
You
bro?
mad? You mad?
Oh,
bruh?
come on, bro. Come on.
It's only game.
It's only game.
Why you have to be mad?
Why you have to be mad?
It's only game.
It's only game.
Why you have to be mad?
Winning
Which is what
awesome.
that one guy says on the Pirates. It's baseball.
Yeah, it's only game.
It's only game.
Why
Come
you
on, man.
have to be mad?
There's no crying in
I
baseball.
love your why you have to be.
The Russian accent is my absolute
Oh
favorite.
yeah, it's great.
I
It's so offensive.
It's,
Oh,
it's the
gosh.
only one that I can kind of do, just
Yeah.
a little bit. I love it. It's great. Why you have to be mad? Okay, so Cincinnati Reds, Pittsburgh Pirates. This happened on Tuesday night. First of all, there's like 50 people in the crowd, so why not have a brawl? Why not? They got to have something to do.
Oh, guys.
So it started with Pittsburgh Pirate. pitcher.
Got it.
Hitting a Cincinnati Red batter.
He didn't even hit him. He missed. Oh, with the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
got you.
And then that started, he got all pissed off.
Yeah.
And then the other team got up there, they did the exact same thing. They got all pissed off. So what's happening here in this shot is the Cincinnati Reds pitcher, Garrett, is on the mound. He's talking to his manager and basically tells his manager, I'm about to go fuck these people up. I'm out. Manager pats him on the butt, and off he goes. And he goes over to the other dugout, and here we go.
Wow.
About to fight these people, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fuck them up.
I'm about to throw some bows,
That's
bro.
what he's doing.
I'm about to go.
You know it, right?
fight 'em. I'm gonna go fight
You know
'em
it,
all.
right?
And now the manager's like,
He's
all
like,
right,
you got me on them
we'll
vines,
call,
right?
we'll call someone.
Look at-
Watch.
We need somebody else. We need somebody else.
Look.
Rounding up the crew.
And then he pats his butt, and then he goes. Did
Do
you
what
see
you do.
that?
Do
Look
what
at
you do.
his awareness. His awareness the whole time. He's like,
It's the best.
Look, it's like he's excited.
No.
Like his dad just gave him permission
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
walk the dog or something.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Watch the exchange. So they're talking to the manager, and
Yeah.
he's got his thing right here, and he's like, I'm about to go fuck.
Yeah, it's about to get real.
He's already like,
He's mad.
He's in it, dude, and
Yeah.
he's telling his manager. So here we go.
It's like, I'm about to go whoop some Pittsburgh
Yeah, and he
ass.
slaps him on the ass.
Yeah.
He's like, let's
Here we go.
do it. Here we go.
look at the
I've already
camera.
seen it, and it's still awesome.
The camera's
Oh.
shaking.
Okay,
Oh.
can we please focus on this guy? Look at this old man right here. Yeah.
Joss?
Yes. Look. Watch,
Number 85. Here we go.
Watch his little legs.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Watch this little old man. What?
Oh,
kitty.
look at the limp. Look at the limp.
What are you doing in there, man?
Get out
Hey,
of
he
there.
ain't walking with a limp because he's old. He's
Look
walking
at
with
this
a limp
guy.
because it's
I never
heavy.
walk away from a fight. God damn it!
Look
Oh,
at this.
gosh,
Look at this guy
dude.
right here.
Oh, you're
Look.
just
Yeah,
sandwiched in
smashed.
there.
Smash.
Oh, man.
Smash.
Now that's a party.
Puig.
Puig.
Puig. Yeah.
Puig.
Fun fact about Puig. So Puig was previously ejected in this game. He was one of the guys that was hit, I believe, at bat. I believe I'm getting this right.
Oh, Puig.
Don't quote me on this. I don't watch baseball, but I believe he was previously ejected. He was one of the guys that got hit. He threw a fit. They ejected him. And fun fact, this was his last game with the Reds.
Yeah, he
What,
was
he was
traded.
traded,
He
right?
was
Yeah.
traded before
Yeah.
the game
So
was
yeah.
even over.
This is his last. Yeah. Okay, so here we go.
Oh, Puig, how the mighty have fallen.
Everybody's getting their stuff.
God, look at this. Come on, man. Like, look at Felice. He's
This
like, bro,
guy.
I'm just trying to go home. Like, look at number 45.
Yeah,
He's like, I ain't got
yeah.
time.
Look at the guy trying to restrain Garrett
Yeah.
and how much smaller
Yeah.
he is. Dude, it's not
You're
happening,
setting
bro.
yourself up for failure.
Come on,
You're going to be
man.
much sore than you need to in the morning because of that. Come
can't
on.
I need a
that
bear
man.
hug, Garrett. I need a bear
And look
hug.
at number 45, Felice. He's like, bro, I'm not in this. You know,
Yeah.
He's
Don't
like,
touch me.
I'm on a minimum contract, okay? Like, fall
This guy's
back.
laughing. This guy right here, he's laughing.
Yeah, he's like, mosh pit.
Yeah. He's like, let's put on a show for these 100
Yeah.
fans.
Let
that
the
are out here.
bodies hit the floor. Let the
Yeah.
bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, we can't play baseball in Pittsburgh, but we can fight. Yeah. Gosh,
this is
just look at
great.
this.
Bunch of
Yeah,
5-year-old
just
toddlers down
major.
there. It's a bunch of 5-year-old toddlers.
Mayhem.
What a poop show.
And-
He's mad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look, the old guy looks like he's about to pop out a blood vessel. Like, he's just like, I'm too old for this, man. Let's play ball.
Help me, honey.
Help me.
Help me, I'm poor.
Help me.
Can I have some more? May I have some more, sir?
Oh, it's so great.
Help
Please,
me.
more porridge, sir. My wife's cooking is so bad. Please, more porridge, sir.
Look at his face.
Don't make me go home.
That is the face of a madman.
Yep.
That is the look of a man who knows that he doesn't want to sleep with his wife when he gets home, and he's going to have to do it anyway because that's the only way he's going to get played tonight.
That is the epitome
Yeah.
of help me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Help me.
bad marriage all over it. Yep.
Look at this dude. He's like, oh no, man.
He like, bro, we going for tacos after the game?
I don't know what just happened.
We're still going to Hooters after
Come
this,
on,
right?
man. I'm this close to getting that chick's number, bro. Come on, man.
My mom has Capri Suns in the parking
need a
lot,
beer.
guys.
He's like, guys, come on, all lives matter. Come on, guys.
Let's go get some beers and wings.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's hilarious.
That's good shit.
Guys are funny, man.
Yeah.
Guys are funny.
Egos, man. Like them and those egos and listening to that wrong head, it just causes a lot of trouble in their
The
life at
wrong
times.
head.
And the other one's bigger. You would think
Yeah.
they would go with the bigger head, but no.
No.
They go with the one that causes them pleasure.
Oh, him, Matt.
It has.
Him real
They
mad.
have a small complex.
Strong. He's like, this is my strong hand.
I'm big, strong Bowie.
Oh, look at you, old and sexy. You better work. You're trying to get wife number 3. You better work, boy.
Here he goes.
He's beating his
How about
chest.
you, how about you make a home run?
He's beating his chest like Tarzan. Did
Yeah.
you see that? He's like, come on.
Puig has been so irrelevant since the Dodgers. Like, why is anybody taking him serious
Speaking
anymore?
of Puig, let's fast forward a little bit here.
Is it still going on?
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
Oh, here goes
God.
Puig. Here
Is
goes.
he still? Oh, the fight's not over.
Nope.
No, he's fired up. He's a big guy, man.
See,
I'd be kind of scared if that guy was
Yeah.
coming at me.
Puig run up on me. I'm walking the other way. I'm
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, he's
I was
pretty
just playing,
scary.
man. Come on, you want me to bring some tacos?
Somebody just threw a bat.
Wow.
He needs to change his hair because Odell Beckham been there already done
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's not hot no more. Puig.
Odell.
Puig.
Bro.
Look, now he's doing that real slow
And, like,
movement.
he has too
like,
big of a head for
just
that
try and pull
haircut,
me
too,
off.
you know?
Just try.
I know that's completely random, but your head isn't shaped for that haircut at all.
Some people can pull it off, some
No,
can't.
he's not sexy
I-
enough.
I
Like
love-
OBJ has just the right amount of sexy.
I
to have
love
that
how
blonde
like
strip.
he's able to be held back when he's freaking humongous.
He's
Like,
just doing
bro,
it for show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
No,
totally
he's not
break
able
that.
to be held back. He wants to be held
Yeah.
back.
I want to make a
Bingo.
scene. I want to make a scene. I was just traded.
He's like, I
was just
can't
traded.
hit home runs, so I fight.
You don't even play for them anymore. What do
Yeah.
you care? You should be sitting in the dugout.
Yeah. Well, he didn't know that yet.
Oh. I thought he did.
He thought they were all good and dandy.
So everybody's like,
His bros for life.
you need to calm down.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, calm down.
ma'am, Karen,
Karen.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
it's great, man.
It's great.
I don't even watch baseball, but
Yeah.
this was amazing.
I would if that happened all the time.
The Rangers
Right?
never. I've been to I don't know how many Rangers games.
Shoot, Nolan
That's
Ryan, man. Have
never
you ever seen the
happened.
Nolan
Yeah,
Ryan
but that
clip?
was like 25
Yeah, that was
years ago.
forever ago.
Yeah, but they show it over and over and over
I mean,
and over
outside
at the
of
game.
'Cause it's the only one they've
the Toronto Jays and the whole debacle where we punched the one dude in the face, but
It's because the Rangers suck. We don't have a reason to fight anybody.
Rangers, we love you. We support you. You're amazing.
You'll do better soon.
JoJo-
We're
hopefully.
rebuilding.
Yeah, I know.
JoJo's
We've
about
been
to
we've been rebuilding.
haul off and punch you in
We've
the
been
face.
rebuilding
are
for 10
rebuilding
years.
the right way now. We had a few hiccup pop-ups. That's what I call
We
hiccups.
came close a couple of years
Hiccup
ago,
pop-ups.
didn't we? Was it,
We came close a couple times a few years ago.
that's when
We
I
went to
was
the
paying
World
attention.
And then
Yeah.
somebody gave
That's when I
Josh
was-
Hamilton a little baggie again, and it just all kind of went downhill from there, you know? Got to stay out them clubs, Josh. Got to stay out them clubs.
Yeah, I don't watch baseball. I did watch baseball when we went to the World Series 2 years in a row.
I love going to the games.
And that
going
was
to the games
yeah,
is a
the games are
blast.
awesome. The games
I can't
are
watch
awesome.
it on TV. You know, it's a little.
I watch the Cowboys, and I don't really care about anybody else,
Yeah.
yeah.
to be honest.
That's not me. I
I
watch
really don't.
everything, and I love it all.
When it gets down to the playoffs,
What the hell is that?
That was my evil grin.
scared. Scary.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I watch all teams or most of the teams when it's playoff time.
Okay. Oh, for football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
See, I
football.
watch all of
Yeah,
it all day.
I'll say
like my
that.
girlfriend
Yeah, I'll say
knows. Like even after the Cowboys game, don't bother me.
Yeah.
There's another one on.
Yeah.
And I wants to watch it.
It depends. I'm with you in playoffs.
Yeah.
I'll watch other teams if it's dependent on the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If it has
so-
to do with us, if like we don't want them to win or we do want them to win, yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. But I also can't do fantasy football because I can't root for other teams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
See,
can't
you
do
gotta
it.
let the
Nah.
bias
Nope.
escape your body
Nope.
when you're playing fantasy. Like I
Nope.
got killed for drafting Saquon Barkley in the first round last year. and you can suck it because he got me to the championship round, baby. Shout out to Saquon.
No, ma'am. That is
Check down king.
that is ugly behavior,
That
and
is
we're not
beautiful
going to do that
behavior.
here. No,
That is how I didn't end up the douche. Saquon Barkley.
we're not going to do that here. No, ma'am.
I love you, Saquon.
All right.
That's what I think about that. All right.
We got
So,
some rookies to look at.
We're gonna
Oh,
look,
yes. I'm excited.
We're gonna look at some rookies as soon as I find the intro.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh, I thought you were playing Bone Thugs and Harmony. Their song starts out like that, too. Sorry for the crickets, guys.
That's just me not being very smart. Here we go.
Is this our rookie music?
It is. So today,
I'm sorry. I can see things before you guys can.
yeah,
So it
yeah,
makes me
she
giggle.
knows what I'm about to do. We are reviewing. Oh, it's not gonna. Well, I was trying to be funny, and it didn't turn out very well. But Joe Jackson and Michael Jackson,
Yes.
is who we've got on the docket today.
Yes. Oh, look at them.
Aren't they precious?
Oh,
Well,
Michael's like
so
this
cute.
asshole. I just can't stand him.
Yeah, he's the worst.
Yeah.
Worst dad ever.
But those are not the Jacksons that we're reviewing today, although it would have been a funny joke had I pulled it off properly.
Next time.
But
Next time.
I still think it's funny.
Hey, Michael and Joe Jackson.
Yeah. All right, so let's get
Oh,
back
look at them
over
froze.
here.
Just some dope froze. Man, I can never get my fro to look like that.
My son had one like this for a
Oh,
while.
beautiful. Look at them curly locks.
All right,
Better work, MJ.
let's get this little Bowie over here, and let's look at this little Bowie.
Oh,
Right here.
there he is. That's the Michael Jackson we're
Him,
talking about, ladies and
Patchett.
gentlemen.
Him, Patchett Bowie.
Yes,
Can I
yes,
blow
yes.
this up?
He's cornerback from Miami, Florida.
Yes, yes.
See if I can. Here we go. I'm not real good with the pictures. I'm good with the vidges.
The vicious.
Not so good with the pictures.
Yes, yes.
Here we go. Here's this kitty.
Michael.
6 foot, almost 6'1",
Yeah.
210.
Really? That's kind of not
that's
accurate.
kinda-
He's more so almost 6'2" than almost 6'1".
I was about to say.
Yeah,
and he's
I have-
closer to 220 than he is to 210.
On the roster or on the info, it said 6'1" that I got.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's 210. So.
Yeah. I love this guy though. Michael Jackson. You know what? It's so funny that I knew as soon as I chose these two players, you're gonna find a way to pun the hell out of it. But I chose them anyway. Because these have been two guys that haven't really been talked about a lot. You know, they weren't talked about a lot in rookie training camp. They weren't talked about a lot in the offseason program, and we really haven't heard a lot about them so far in training camp. And these are two guys that I'm always excited about 4th, 5th, and 6th round picks, because if you hit on your 4th, 5th, and 6th round picks, that means that your scouts, your scouting team, they're doing something right throughout the year. They're doing their job. They're doing their research. And what I like about this kid, there's nothing really special about him outside of the fact that he went to the same university as the great Michael Irvin. That is amazing.
Well, they both went to school together, didn't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. Michael
They both went
Jackson
to, and they
Joe
both
Jackson
played for the Hurricanes.
Yes, they went to the same college. They went during the same time period. They were teammates. So it just seemed like, a perfect match to pair them together. But his junior stats, he had 43 tackles, 4 interceptions, 5 pass breakups. He's not the fastest. He's not the strongest. He's not the biggest. He's not that that tall, lean, super fast cornerback that you see a lot of teams going after in a draft. But one thing about him is he has a great awareness of the ball. And if you have great ball awareness defensively, you're in the right spot.
Well, then we're going to make some interceptions.
That's what we're hoping for. And I'm hoping that Chris Richard does something similar to what he did with Byron Jones. If you look at the development of a Chidobe Awuzie, we saw him in practice today just eating.
Awuzie.
I mean, Awuzie was all over the field today in the scrimmage. He's been absolutely amazing so far in training camp. And if Chris Richard can do what he's done with those guys, with Michael Jackson, I'm really excited about him being a part of our roster, because our secondary at this point is our weakest part on defense. Our front seven, super solid. Our defensive line, super solid. Our linebacking core, super solid. But outside of Byron Jones, our secondary, it needs work. It needs work. And it
always
was
been a weak spot.
Yeah, and if we had a powerful secondary, I feel like it would have made up for a lot of the times when our front seven were struggling, especially last year when we were on the road, because our defense just, for some reason, didn't translate the same way on the road as they played at home. So I'm looking forward to this kid. If you haven't got the chance to watch him in camp, pay attention to him, because he could be potentially a guy that makes some big plays for us this year.
Yeah,
on
he might
side.
surprise us a little bit. He might be the one that just comes out in that spotlight.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, I
fifth
hope
round
so.
Jim,
We
baby.
need it.
That's what I want.
He did say, and I quote, "I'm probably going to have to sing every Michael Jackson song."
Yes.
I'm just preparing myself for that already.
Never gonna say goodbye, girl.
I'm sure he's had to do it his whole
Get that
life.
karaoke, baby. Yeah, I mean, come on. You're Michael Jackson, bro.
Yeah, he's originally from Alabama. He went to Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
So.
Dancing.
He might
Damn
surprise
it, now
us.
you got me singing Michael Jackson and
Did
Jackson
we
5
need
songs.
a cornerback?
Yeah.
Were we looking for one when we went to the drafts?
Yeah.
For sure,
And I
dude.
was hoping that we honestly targeted somebody earlier in the rounds. I was super shocked that we waited into the 5th round and later to go after cornerbacks or safeties. But I feel really good about this kid. Michael Irvin is going to be paying attention to him all throughout camp, all throughout his first year, because he's, of course, a Miami alumni, and we'll see what happens. But I'm thinking this is going to be one of the gems where nobody's talking about him, and then he just kind of explodes once the season gets here.
Let's hope so. Let's watch some Michael Jackson highlights.
Oh, wow! Holy moly. That was awesome.
Michael Jackson, the real thriller on that one.
The real thriller.
Yeah. Oh, he's dealt with it his whole life, poor thing.
It's going to be Pun City up in here.
Yeah.
Pun
I think
City.
it's excellent.
Size and length.
Don't stop till you get enough.
That's what she said.
Yes, she did. Look at that guy.
Interception.
See, and he's not the biggest. He's not the. If you look, he's undersized for this wide. Look at this wide receiver that he's going to be covering right here.
He's quick.
He just has great ball awareness. Like
he's quick and he can pick it out of the air.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
You better
yeah.
stat, baby.
Did you see that?
16 pass breakups. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know he had that many for his college career. That's not bad.
I want you to do that for us, please.
And
Thank
you see
you.
what's
Please
great
and
about
thank you.
young cornerbacks. You saw it with Richard Sherman, especially when they're drafted way later than they feel like they should be. They're freaking psycho, man.
Yeah.
So
This guy
he's
is
a
gonna have
picker. He's a picker. He picks that
Yes,
fruit
and
right out of the air.
He's gonna play with a major chip on his shoulder because they were projecting him to go as early as the 2nd and 3rd round, and for him to fall to the 5th,
He's got
that was
something
just,
to prove.
Yeah, and I hope the Cowboys give him an opportunity to do
I
it.
hope so too, man. We need it.
Yeah, we do.
We need it bad.
I mean, if we could have a lock, imagine in a passing dominant league, if we could have a secondary where it literally made quarterbacks, when they're about to face them, want to piss their pants. Because they're like, this Michael Jackson wannabe mother, you know what? He is really grinding my gears tonight.
He was
Look
a
at him.
track runner
He
too,
just-
wasn't he? Didn't he run a track?
Yeah, he and for him not to have, he doesn't have elite speed. He's fast. Yeah, he does not stop till he gets enough. Look at that boy. Come on, man. You get you a cornerback that can get you a blitz. Come on, man. Come off the side of the ball on a blitz. That's amazing. Look at him. Pop goes the weasel.
Perfect.
That's awesome. Get excited about this kid, Cowboys
I think he's
Nation.
actually pretty quick.
Yeah.
Get excited about this kid. Like I see
His initiating
Richard Sherman
movement,
potential.
His initiating movement and his follow through is really badass. He's going in there with intent, and
like
he,
when
and
you
he
got
gets
a
the
name
job.
about
He does
Michael
what he's supposed to do.
Jackson, You got a good point there.
Yeah.
And when you got a name about Mike, you gotta eat. You gotta
gotta
show
bring it.
up
That's
and put
right.
in work. Michael, shout out to you, baby. Put in work. I'm looking forward to
He
watching
looks
you
like
this
my
year.
friend Alex a little bit. He's,
Yeah, he kind of does.
Yeah.
He kind of does. Him cute Bowie.
Him cute boy.
And him is cute.
Rock that chip
And
nice
then-
and strong, boy.
We're going to keep the Joe Jackson and Michael Jackson picture up here.
Yes, yes,
because
yes.
I feel it's relevant, you
Yes.
know? I feel like
Michael and Joe, the way to
needs
go.
to be on display here.
Yeah, baby. All right.
Joe
So-
Jackson.
Let's get to the daddy.
Yeah, I found a great picture of Joe Jackson, actually. It's one of my favorite pictures.
He's a little bit bigger. He's defensive
Oh,
end.
wow. Look at this guy.
Isn't that great?
Look at this is like, yes, that's Miami football for you, though.
He's a defensive
Just
end.
outrageous.
I
Just
f-
outrageous.
I feel like that's a little tribute to the Eli dumb face there.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. That's awesome.
But in all seriousness, we kid.
We
Here
kid.
we go.
Another
Look
track
at-
runner. Another
Look
track
at them
runner.
ham hocks.
Here he is at the combine.
Goodness
Yeah, he's a
gracious.
big boy. He's
Him, Big
6'4",
Bowie.
275.
Yeah,
He's-
yeah.
He's big.
Yeah, he is.
Him, Big Bowie.
They say he's a bull in a china closet.
He looks like it.
Yeah, and you know what? And he's
Defensive
big.
ends are.
And
They
it-
always say the
yeah,
same
you're right.
thing about every defensive end is that they're clumsy or
Yeah.
they're a bull in a china closet or they're destructive or
Yeah.
whatever.
But you know, they actually call
That's
him
the
a
way it is.
tweener. He's
Say that again.
they refer to him as a tweener. And Tracy's laughing for completely different reasons than what the football term of a tweener is.
I
you
know what it is. I just think it's funny when you say it.
The tweener in defensive terms of football is the guy that's he's too small
Yeah.
to be a defensive tackle, but he's too big to be a linebacker. He's too fast to be right there in
He's
the middle
the
of the linebacker. Not fast enough to be a
He's
pass
the
rusher.
in-betweener.
So they call them tweeners, you know. But what? Y'all are horrible.
It's that too.
But listen to this guy's stats, though, seriously.
I got it.
As a freshman, he had 32 tackles, 11 and a half of those for loss. He had 8.5 sacks, which was the team lead. Sophomore, he had 59 tackles, 6.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 2 pass breaks up. As a junior, he had 9 sacks, 9 quarterback hurries, an interception return for a touchdown, 47 tackles. I mean, the man
He's
is
got
pretty
good
much
numbers.
he's hungry. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? He's hungry, and it was being rumored early on in the draft process, a couple weeks before the draft, that the Saints were looking to take him like in the 2nd round. So this is what I mean with both of our 5th round draft picks. I feel like we have guys that could have been taken a lot earlier, but they fail, and it wasn't due to performance enhancements, issues or drug issues or any off the field type issues. It's just because it was a pretty damn good draft this year, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And just when teams came up, it wasn't the particular need or the particular position that they were looking for. But I'm excited about this guy just because he's able to do a little bit of everything.
Yep.
And he's got good speed for his size. He can come off the line quick. You can send him on a corner blitz if need be. You can move him around in the secondary. You can have him guarding the slot position and watching the slot guy come out of the slot receiver position. So I'm excited. I'm excited about these two guys, honestly, more than I am about Mr. Winnie the Pooh, Tristan Hill, who can't seem to stay on the field.
Yeah.
I loved how
Because
they
he's
said
got the
that
crampy
today,
cramps,
that he
you
looked
know?
like Winnie the Pooh.
They call
I
him
was
the
like,
Fat Winnie the Pooh. Like, you're not doing anything good in camp if your
Yeah.
nickname is the Fat Winnie the Pooh.
It's not a good sign, man. It's
God, we
not
should have
good
took
at all.
God,
Thornhill. We should have took Thornhill.
Yeah,
I'll
I
never forgive
hope,
you, Chris
I
Richard.
hope Joe Jackson ends up being somebody like Ware. I miss Ware.
Oh,
Ware was awesome.
yeah. And you know what? Honestly, I don't feel like he's big enough to reach the potential of a Ware,
no.
but he's got that attitude.
Yeah.
He's got that mindset.
Yeah.
He's got everything you want from a young kid coming into the professional league. And these two guys are my sleepers as far as rookies. I feel like they're going to be some of our top immediate impacts as far as rookies on the team.
Let's hope, man. Let's check out his highlight reel. Joe Jackson, the tweener. 6'5", 250. That's a big Bowie.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ain't 250 no more. He done put on some more weight.
He's 275
Yeah,
now.
he's 275. Come on, man. There go that
Look
INT,
at that.
baby.
Look at that. Look at that.
There it is.
How do those big guys run like that, man? I don't get it.
They eating all the right types of biscuits and
I
gravy.
guess.
They eating that
So
organic
he's got a
biscuits and
natural
gravy.
pass rushing ability.
Yes.
No chance. He is dropped for a loss. Joe Jackson again.
He's really well built.
Yeah, he is.
He's not like a,
He's not fat.
yeah, he's fit.
Yeah.
And that's why they would have the ability to move him all around the field because he's too small to keep him as a consistent rotation in defensive line. But you put him right there in that secondary, put him in there in that second level, have him in coverage, have him being like a quarterback spy. I mean, this guy could create a whole nother level and dynamic to our rotation.
Veteran pass rushers.
And why nobody's talking about him, I don't know.
They will.
But, you know, and that's what I'm saying. There's the big names like Tristan Hill. You got Jason Witten back in camp, you know.
Most people don't talk about the defense. Yeah. They talk about the offense.
And they're late picks. They're in the 5th round, you know. So unless they're just – but once these preseason games get here and they get an opportunity to be out there on the field, I bet you any kind of money we're going to start hearing the rumblings then. And you'll know that you heard it here first from your girl JoJo on She Wants the D, okay?
That's right.
Somebody said today to me that they were like, oh, well, he was just what was left. You know, he was so late. And I was like, we strategized that entire draft.
Yeah.
The entire thing all the way through. Yeah. We have a strategy on what we're going to do and who we're going to go for. And it's a race.
It's a process, people.
Yeah, no, Stephen Jones, since he's took over as far as the type of talent and what we're bringing into this organization, no, it ain't no guessing. It ain't no whatever. No.
Look at him.
Look at him. Jesus,
dang,
Murphy.
Man, he was behind that guy before he
Boy, give me some of them chicken and biscuits you eating, boy. Oh, look at him.
Give me some of that gravy. I want some gravy.
Yeah, give me some of them sausage and gravy. And biscuits. Oh, he like biscuits and mustard. Mm-hmm. Oh, there he is.
Him, Big Bowie.
He went on the sideline and said, Coach, can I get my biscuits and mustard?
I did good. You promised me biscuits.
Biscuits. Oh.
And he's not too big to where they can hold on to him.
Oh, Bobby Boucher.
There he is.
Oh, you know he drinking his H2O. Oh.
Damn, he's a hard hitter, too.
Yeah, gosh. Laying the wood. Oh, giving him that wood. That's what she said.
That's some wood I'd like to see.
Oh, my God.
I'll look at that wood.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, yeah, I would.
She'd give that wood a good old tapping.
That's great.
That
he
guy's
looks
amazing.
good. He looks
like
real good.
That's what we have to look forward to.
Yeah.
I mean, if,
I like
if he can translate to the NFL level, and I have no doubt in my mind that he will be able to behind a coach like Chris Richard. And that's what gets me so excited about any players that we have drafted since Chris Richard has came, because this guy has like a sixth sense when it comes to pulling the best out of young talent. The best out of young talent. And that's what I love the most about him. If you go back and look what they did year by year in Seattle with the Legion of Boom, drafting guys like Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, all of these guys were drafted in later rounds. And they ended up being outstanding players. And a lot of it goes to Chris Richard and what they were able to do with that defensive rotation. I mean, it's amazing. I'm so glad that he's here and he's our coach now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us in episode 2 of She Wants the D.
I love it.
Thanks for watching. We will be back next Saturday for the very first preseason game.
Oh, my God, I'm so excited. It's finally here.
Ooh. We will be on location at the Fraternal Order of Eagles, also known as the FOE. And we will
Lakeland and Artura Boulevard, right?
Yes. We'll be doing a live broadcast there from the FOE. It's really cool if you've never been. It's a big pool. So come.
Bars, drinks,
bars,
food.
drinks, Cowboys. There's TVs outside. We're going to be watching the game. We're going to be doing our podcast. We're going to be swimming.
We're going to do a pregame show, right?
You're going to get to see JoJo with her shirt off. You'd be surprised, but it's not that bad of a picture.
Hey-o.
That 6-pack of fat is looking real good in the summertime sun, baby.
There's a 6-pack under there. We swear it.
I tell you.
Yes.
You're going to love it.
There is. Everybody's got a 6-pack.
Come hang out. We'll be doing a pregame show, live pregame show, and then we will be watching the game with you guys at the FOE. So come hang out. It's going to be a great time.
Kick off the preseason.
Yes, we will keep you updated. And I think that's it. You got shout outs, JoJo?
Oh, yes. Let me give a shout out. Shout out to all the fans being supportive of our new show, She Wants the D. We appreciate you guys always for tuning in. I know a lot more people are probably paying attention to the scrimmage game than us today, which is understandable.
That's fine.
I almost told the ladies I would not do the show today because I realized that the scrimmage was at 5 o'clock. But I love them so much I came. Shout out to Chris Owens. He's finding me my new house, and I love you so much. And shout out to, again, all the fans, man. We'll be here next Sunday.
That's right. Peace. Oh no. Oh,
Jesse made a boo-boo.
God, dang it, man.
Oh, that was so perfect, Jessica.
I know. Herm's not real smart sometimes.
Oh, come on.
Here we go.
Hey. We gonna work it down. Hey. We gonna twerk it down. Hey. Come see JoJo twerk at 4. Hey. I'm gonna do it all day long. Hey. Come watch the Cowboys with us. Hey. It's gonna be a mother effing party. Cowboys Nation repping our boys all day. Hey. She wants the D. Hey. You know where we be. Hey. It's FOE on Saturday, and we watching the game, and it's not gonna be lame. And come and swim. 6-pack of fat is gonna be out. Make sure you watch without a doubt. That's all I got, guys. I'm sorry. It was pretty good, though, right? That was $1 million record.
I mean, it was a wrap.
Whatever, man. JoJo coming to a town near you. Get your tickets.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Patrick, don't get me started. Patrick Yule.
You know.
All right. For real. We're out.
For real.
Bye.
Peace.